What's up with it? It's Ascended Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And this is a follow the leader energy, And what I really picked up on is like the Judas goat leading the sheep mindlessly to their demise. You know what I mean? And the the goat is leaving unharmed to repeat that process. And the energy that I really picked up on is like idolizing celebrities, and just being so enhanced in their craft, like a songstress singing a song of the demise of the people that listen to it, and people just like doing the acts of the song and realizing where it leads them when it's too late. And this is just giving me the energy of like rappers who say they're doing all of these drugs and drinking all of this liquor and lean and all of that. You know what I mean? The whole time they're not even doing it, but the people that's listening to their song is under the influence of what the rapper told them to do. And that's again leading to their demise, as well as like the women rappers too. Like I'm hearing that hot girl summer energy, when the creator of that is in a monogamous relationship. And so now all of the women that follow that is like having a hot girl summer outside naked, dancing it up, having a good time, and messing around with guys and things of that sort, and then being trapped with like a sexually transmitted demons. And then whole time again, the creator of that song is not even living that situation, right? And then people are finding that out once they realize, oh no, I got a sexually transmitted demon associated with me, or I'm being seen in a certain type of light that I don't want to carry. You know what I mean? And it's just like allowing for a leader outside of you to dictate what you do and how that can lead to your demise, So come through, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Oh, I got time to count the chaos in reverse though. Like, and it's like very sexual energy. Like, when you see people doing things that's fun and then you start doing it as well, and then you end up in a situation that they didn't tell you about. Like, hold on, I thought that you said that this was fun, and then whenever a consequence comes about, it's not fun anymore, right? And it's just like making sure that you are aware of where you're going. I'm seeing that the sheep are just dancing to the music that the goat is singing, and not even really paying attention to where it is that they go, but they just having so much fun that they don't even realize, and then maybe one of the sheep, they veer off to the left. And then the sheep they saw that person leave, you know what I mean? And making fun of that sheep for leaving, and they're just continuously following the leader, but making fun of the one sheep that decided to veer off to the left and go off on a path less traveled, because maybe that sheep was aware, like, okay, yeah, I hear the song playing, but I'm also looking around as to where it is that we're going, and then I see that I don't really like this road. It's really rocky and bumpy, and my feet are hurting up underneath it, like I'm gonna go on a different road. And so the sheeple that are having a good time listening to the song, looking at the sheep, making fun of the one that veered off on their own, and that's the one that should be followed, right? But instead they're still following that goat, and they're going and having a good time until they get to that slaughter. They're inside of the slaughter now, and that's when they realize that this was not the road that they should have traveled down, right? They followed the wrong leader, essentially, is what I get. And so it could be a multitude of different things that can lead you to somewhere where you feel entrapped in. That's the energy that I get. Come through, spirit. And then one of them is obviously sex. A lot of people follow the road of that. um Connect to your psychic site is in the reverse. It's like somebody or a group of people did not know that they had the answers within them the whole time, but they followed someone else who is also being controlled, because the Judas goat essentially is a trained goat to get a group of sheep to go a certain type of way, and so instead of following your own sight, you are following the masses, right? And then you end up somewhere you don't want to be, which is, I'm getting this effed up above, effed below, effed within, somewhere out of yourself. You end up out of your body. You know what I mean? And there's no way out of that situation. Once you get in a cycle of which you're following someone else's sight above your own, then you're not in control anymore. And so it's hard to get out of that cycle. It's kind of bringing me to like when people are stuck in their ways. If you do some things for a long time, it'll be harder to get out of that pattern, right? Than if you just snap out of it. It's like, I know that this is going to lead to my demise, so I'm not even going to entertain it at all, right? It'll be easier to get out of that way, even if everybody is making fun of you because you're not going a certain type of way, right? That's the energy that I get. So it's coming from idol celebrity worshiping instead of worshiping God, instead of worshiping your sight, right? Like trusting the process of your path instead of trying to follow someone else's is the energy that I get. Come through, spirit. What is this following the leader energy? Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Following the leader. Play, dance, and sing. It's in a reverse. Like, that's literally captivating when you hear a song, because a lot of people don't realize that they're being led again to their own demise through music. Music actually speaks to your soul. It can be healing, but it can also, have the opposite effect. It can lead you to hell. If you listen to so many different type of songs, like, oh, I want to shoot and kill and get revenge, and I want to have all of this sex, and I want to party all day, and I want to kind of throw my life away, right? We don't understand how that is feeding our subconscious to do the things that we're told to. And that's the energy that I get with a lot of sheeple. They are listening to certain songs over and over again. Repetition is ingrained in your brain. And if you listen to something over and over again, you'll end up doing it without even realizing it. You feel me? So that is the energy. What is this? Follow the leader. Come through, spirit. Albert Einstein is on the fence. Open your mind. You have infinite possibilities. So that's under this connect to your psychic side in reverse. So if you are not like the captain of your ship, if you are not like in control of your mind, right, and you're just like staying in line, then somebody else has control over you. But if you kind of like break away and like fight society's norms, then you'll be able to see the world from a broader lens. You feel me? Not because what somebody told you to see, but what you see from your own perspective is the energy. And infinite possibilities follow suit when you go your route because you trust you. You feel me? That's the energy that I'm getting from that. Come to spirit. And that's like the wisest way to do something versus like, now I definitely get when somebody is like, influential to get you, like they're influential and they're at a specific spot in their life that you want to be. You can get inspiration, but following wholeheartedly every step that they take is not going to like create your way. You're going someone else's way. So the way that I get inspired, which take it how it resonates if it does for you, is that I like to see like people that are aligned with me and see how they did something and make it my own, essentially, if that makes sense. Come through, spirit. What is this follow the leader energy that I get? Love deeply is on the fence too. It's like you can love and appreciate and be inspired by someone deeply, right? But don't lose sight of that this is a person. Like my inspiration comes when I see somebody doing something that I like to do, and Like, I can admire them, but I'm not putting them on this pedestal. They're a person. If they did it, I can do it too. So that's the energy that kind of leads people out of being controlled and following the herd and going somewhere where you don't know the destination of. Follow the leader.